Welcome to the NorCal and SoCal Odyssey of the Mind video series, Having a Successful Virtual Odyssey of the Mind Season. The focus of this short video is to talk through some strategies for how your team can brainstorm and do some script writing virtually. First of all, don't panic. There are many online tools available to facilitate brainstorming and writing a script for your team. A key element of brainstorming and script writing in a socially distanced or virtual environment is to have an organized workspace for your team. The most commonly used organized workspace can be found in Google Drive, and your students may be familiar with this as many school districts across the state use Google Classroom and other elements of Google Suite. There are also many other free online brainstorming sites, and we've linked them in this presentation, which you'll be able to find on SoCal Odyssey and NorCalOdyssey.org in the Coach tab. Some ideas for organization of your team's online workspace. First of all, this is an opportunity for teams to develop an organization system that works best for them. Coaches, resist the temptation to set up this workspace for your team. Have a team meeting at the beginning of your process and discuss how you're going to organize and allow for this to change over time. You can use folders and documents for items related to script, props, scenery, costumes, spontaneous, or whichever system your team creates. Be sure that all team members are given editing rights and that you establish rules about how that editing can take place. Some other strategies for brainstorming. Teams should brainstorm in person during virtual team meetings, and you should have opportunities for them to keep the brainstorming going outside of meetings. Use your virtual shared workspace as ideas percolate. A hint is to use the suggesting mode in Google Docs so changes can easily be seen and ideas don't disappear. Another suggestion is to organize your document or workspace by the required or scored elements of your problem: style elements, general ideas, costumes, props, and scenery. Then you can branch out into more detailed documents or folders as needed for each category. This is also a good place to put links for problem clarifications as they start to come out from the national office. Some suggestions for virtual script writing. During virtual team meetings, you can have pairs of team members go out to breakout rooms to work on the script and do brainstorming for props, scenery, and costumes. Work on these areas can also be done between meetings on shared documents, chats, group texts, and conference calls. Again, create a shared document for your script and use suggesting mode for edits so no ideas are lost. Be sure to read the program guide thoroughly and often, and read your problem details and scored elements on a regular basis so you're sure to include all of those in the script. Some final thoughts about brainstorming and writing your script. Be sure your team knows how to use the virtual tools they agree upon. You may need to spend some team time learning how they work and deciding which ones work best for the team. Have a clear understanding among team members about how these shared spaces will be used. For example, who can make changes and how. Be open to the system evolving as team needs may change over time. We've also put some additional online brainstorming tools here. Websites such as Padlet, Idea Boards, MindMeister, and Slack allow for brainstorming online. And be sure to avoid outside assistance. Remember that Odyssey of the Mind is a team-driven process, and that goes along with virtual brainstorming and script writing as well. Good luck and have a great season.